Well, we've had a lot of moisture so far. As promised, the system loaded with moisture, liquid equivalent of what has fallen, and a lot of this has been snow, is up around and over an inch from Boston to Worcester. And this is all being, felt in the form of snow in the overnight hours, as we did have anywhere from about 5.4 inches in Logan to up to 7 inches in Lowell, 7.3 in Princeton, much less down toward the Cape. But now we're kind of transitioning from the snowy part of this storm into the wetter part of this storm. And you can kind of see the northern edge of this still hanging on as snow, but that pink line shifting up into southern Maine, that's where there's sleet mixing in now as well. You talked about all the flooding through Virginia and back through the Tennessee Valley. I mean, you can see over about 300 reports of flash flooding, and now severe weather still ongoing down to the south. And I point this out because this part of the storm is lifting up in our direction this afternoon. So we are not done yet. We're just kind of transitioning, and we're getting into a little bit of a dry slot now. So for the next couple of hours, if you're thinking, when am I going to clean this up? That would be a good time to do it, because we're going to get a push of much heavier precipitation to move on in after about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Starting to see that sleet mixing in here all the way up into southern Maine right now. So nobody at this point is looking at pure snow. And we have had reports of ice accumulating to up to about 1/4 of an inch in West Hartford, Connecticut. And even in a spot like North Attleboro, there was a glaze of ice. So just be careful out there. Moving forward this afternoon, the areas of most concern are going to be north and west of 495, particularly with elevation here through parts of the northern Worcester Hills and also the Berkshires and the Monadnock region. This is where the temperatures are really going to struggle to warm up. So as we throw more water on top of it, that water is going to freeze on contact, and that is going to create the risk for power outages when you get that thickness of ice. So we'll be watching that. That risk is greatest in the higher elevations. We're going to add some wind too as we go into tonight. The winds are going to shift to the west as the storm pulls away, and they could gust 50 to 60 miles per hour right through the day on Monday. So that may keep the risk of power outages going even into tomorrow. Temperatures are safely above freezing now. Boston points south, but as you go to the north and west, this is the area that the temperatures don't really come up above freezing. So we're in our lull through midday, and then by 2-3 o'clock, look at what's coming. Another slug of really heavy rain. This is going to fall into areas where we did get some snow, so make sure the slush and the snow is clear from the storm drain so this water has somewhere to go. But unfortunately, that rain in the pink here is freezing rain. Rain freezing on contact with temperatures near freezing. We never get above it out in this area, so freezing rain a big concern this afternoon until all of this lets up this evening and we clear out tonight. That wind really starts to pick up this evening and continues into the day tomorrow, where gusts may exceed 50 miles per hour. So make sure you're clearing things up tonight. Everything is going to freeze up. We're in the teens and 20s, but wind chill in the single digits above and below zero right into the day tomorrow. At least we get back the sunshine tomorrow, but those winds don't ramp down until Wednesday. Later this week, though, we are watching for the potential of another storm, possibly. With more on that potential now, let's send it on over to meteorologist Kellyanne Chicalise.
Yes, and the active pattern continues. It is just a potential that we're watching, as there has been a lot of back and forth between each model run and each computer model that we follow. But at this point, there's looking like a likelihood of at least a coastal storm. The question is, how close will it get to our coastline? The track has been trending farther south, which could be in our favor. Astronomical tides are not high, so it is something we're watching. Of course, when we talk about coastal storm, there's usually a coastal component in terms of perhaps some coastal flooding, but that is not something we're looking at this point. But we are watching it closely. You can see the storm is moving out of the Gulf and then taking that typical track right up the east coastline. We're moving toward Thursday morning, and likely this will start to move toward our area. You can see that northeast wind trying to develop, but it does appear that the heaviest precipitation would be right off of our region. We'll be watching for that track if it does adjust in the days ahead. But for now, we're looking ahead to perhaps some quieter weather after that storm.
That would be nice for a change, right? It's been so busy lately. You're going to feel those winds into Tuesday. They will back off on Wednesday, but the cold does not go away. We're looking at highs in the 20s only through Wednesday. So that's why it's so important to clean all of this up. It's going to be frozen solid for days. Potential storm Thursday behind it. It is looking dry, but still chilly into next weekend. Temperatures running below average even into the upcoming weekend.